I'd like to tell you my personal story. I'm an outdoor girl and I like living near the beach. I like surfing, I like sailing, uh, swimming, yoga, and all this outdoor stuff. Um, I used to play water polo on high level and I've been surfing for about 20 years. Um, I like sitting on my board in the ocean and overlooking the waves and letting everything go. Um, I created this amazing life for myself, or this beautiful life, um, where I'm living near the beach, uh, in a house, which I really like, with my cat and my flatmate. And I created this not only by doing all this kind of stuff, but also by um, giving direction to my own thoughts and feelings and emotions, by being a master of my emotions, feelings, and thoughts, right? But my life hasn't always been this easy, right? Um, on the age of 18, my mom got really sick. She got cancer. And where I was on the one side, I was studying. My mom was dying, and from the age of 21, she passed away. Mm, and obviously, that was difficult period for me, difficult experience. Um, I got angry, it hurt, got sad. And you go through this whole roller coaster of emotions, right? Together with my sister and my dad, we managed to get through it. And I found my relief, um, my warmth again back in the ocean. Um, I went to Forteventura, still with my family, and later after that, when I was 23, I went to New Zealand for a year, and I surfed and snowboarded there for a year. And I also recreated, had a living on the other side of the world. I was able to recreate my life in the way that I wanted it. Um, Less water polo, less top sport, more surfing, yoga, uh, outdoor. Yeah. So I've been traveling for, I went traveling for a lot of times, right? For a long time, in New Zealand, in France, I also studied in France for a while, in Australia, Hawaii, all over the place, and I really liked it. I really enjoy this beachy, surfy lifestyle. Um, but surfing and life in general is about much more than just uh, surfing, right? It's deeper than that. It's much deeper than that. By surfing, you learn to process your emotions. You learn to focus. You learn to be in the moment, and that's all the kind of stuff that I learned from that. Um, about 10 years later, um, I thought I had it all figured out, and I had a nice boyfriend, and he suddenly broke up with me a week after after New Year's, and mm, that hurt. And there's also a kind of grief that came up from my mom from before. I didn't know that, but I mean, I cried my ass out for about 2 weeks or something. Yeah. Um, yeah. So I needed to learn. Like, only surfing wasn't good enough to process all that, right? I needed to learn a new way to handle my emotions, feelings, and thoughts. So I went on this crazy but beautiful journey of yoga and meditation. I joined the yoga school in Rotterdam, and where we did some personal development stuff, but also some yoga and meditation classes. And I learned to process that in a more feminine way, in a more softer way, instead of just pushing pushing my emotions or the difficult stuff away. I learned to um, yeah, I learned to process it. I learned to go inside and to feel my feelings inside. Like, for example, you're feeling it in your heart, and I learned to process that and to listen to it, more, and to listen to myself more, and to listen to my inner child more, to the little girl who's inside of me and who also needs attention, right? Um, I learned that I don't have to be that tough uh, all the time. I don't. You don't. You don't have to be tough all the time. Sure, you can do it for a little bit, but you don't have to. I don't. Okay. And so that really helped. It's nice to be soft, to be feminine. And I also went on this another adventure with Tony Robbins in the States and in England. I went to a couple of his events, and he learned me to give direction to my thoughts and feelings and emotions, to get myself in a beautiful state, and to be a master of my emotions and feelings and thoughts. Right? He learned me that you can create the life you want to create. Right? You can create the life you want to have, and that's what I did. So with all this personal development stuff, I mainly used it to coach other people, but also to create my own life, right? So at the moment, we are organizing surf camps and personal development retreats in Morocco, Portugal, France, and Holland. Still using surfing and yoga as a base, but using that to bring people further, to let themselves develop themselves in a personal way, to be the master here, right? And yeah, to be able to manage their inner world from the inside. And that comes me up to here. That's something which I like to teach you guys. That's something which I like you to learn, right? Especially with everything which is going now and the crazy society we're living in. I want you to take control of your inner world. I want you to give direction and decide which thoughts you want to hang on to and which thoughts you want to let go. Which emotions serve you? And or if you're angry or upset about something, are you hanging on to it? Or are you able to let it go and to process that? Right? That's the reason, well, one of the reasons why I started this coaching career and where I'd like you to be a part of. Help me to help you to handle your emotions, feelings, and thoughts. To be the master of here and to use your mind in a positive way instead of being a victim of your mind. And let me help you to create this beautiful life, this beautiful experience that life can be, right? Because you can do whatever you want. You can be free in creating the life that you want to create. Even though there seem to be restrictions, there are always possibilities to do and create the life that you want in business and in personal life. And I think it's good when there's a really good balance in there. So, thank you for listening, and please join us. Come and join us on this crazy adventure of surfing, yoga, personal development, softness and strength. It's a beautiful combination to do both, right? Come and join us, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.